Hey there, fellow authors, and welcome back. Today we're talking about formatting paragraphs. So, this is specifically formatting paragraphs for novels. I know that plenty of us were taught in English to indent the first line of a new paragraph, and sometimes we even want to throw in a line between paragraphs, but there's all kinds of things that are different between writing an English paper and writing an actual novel. So, first of those is you can still add that indentation in that first line of the new paragraph, but you want to make sure you're using tab. Why? Because it's going to keep that consistent. So don't hit the space bar, make sure you're using tab. The next thing is you do not want to add that space between paragraphs. At the end of the day, your editor is just going to strip it out, so you might as well not do it at all. When it comes to formatting the paragraphs in terms of the length, don't be afraid to break it into smaller chunks. Not only does this make it easier to digest, but it looks better on page. So how do you know where to put the break? Every paragraph should be driving at a single idea. Here's an example. An hour later, Mom found us at the museum. Tad had picked me up from the bus stop. He was eager to show off the new coupe. Mom was upset that I hadn't reminded her I didn't need a ride, but I didn't see the issue. Afterwards, Tad wanted to see an old teacher. All I wanted to do was drink beer. I've always preferred lagers, but I drink just about anything. I once had a hazy ale I really enjoyed, but that was quite a while ago. Now, as I was reading that, you may have picked up on some places where we could break that into different paragraphs. So one way we could do it is to prioritize the nouns. So if we were to choose the nouns as the focus, that first paragraph is going to be all about Mom. And as we segue into the next, it's going to be about our lagers. Another way to break it up would be to prioritize the timing. So that first sentence opens up with an hour later. If we were to use that as the framework, we could do afterwards. Todd wanted to see an old teacher. And that is a fine way to break those two up. On a lot of this stuff, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So while there are certain formatting things like tabbing and spaces and all of that stuff, this particular section of breaking up your paragraphs is going to largely be up to you. It's part of your style. For more tips and trips straight from the Chicago Manual of Style, go ahead and check out our playlist on formatting for novels. I've been Jeffers.